Hey, how's it going? Just driven back from Stevenage from the second of these three delivery days. I got my next one on Wednesday, and the first one I think was last Thursday. And a big difference actually today compared to Thursday last week. I didn't think I did too bad last week. It was a good enough session, but just felt like I was in a bit more of a flow today. Really enjoyed it. And again, enjoyed last week as well, but just there was something today that just felt like it was clicking a lot more. I stripped the deck back just a little bit, made a few edits, and I think that helped as well to the flow of the day. But just kind of interesting to feel that difference again between in-person presenting and virtual presenting. I like both. I don't even know if I have a preference actually. I really do like presenting virtually, and there's a lot of different stuff that you get from in the room. I think from a day like this, it's probably easier to have impact when you're in the room compared to virtual, certainly with engagement. And I had some really good feedback. What's interesting actually is how people's perception of the content around well-being changes over the course of the day. And I actually asked the question today, like, what are your thoughts are? What do you think about when you think about well-being and what we're going to be covering today? And I said, like, does anybody, when you were thinking about what we're going to be doing today, did you sort of roll your eyes a bit and think, oh, great, well-being, boring? And a few people would say, like, yeah, actually, no, it did feel like that. And at the end, they were coming up to me and saying it was just completely different to what they had anticipated, and in a good way, how much better it was than they thought. And I think that's probably it's a good thing in the sense that it's been it's a good thing in the sense that expectations have been exceeded. But if the bar's stuck quite low for some people anyway, then that's not necessarily a triumph. But also, it's maybe an indication that we need to work a little bit more on the communication as well. Because I think with well-being, mental health, there is a bit of a, not even a stigma, but just a kind of an assumption that it's going to be a little bit like just sitting around talking about your feelings and nothing real of substance. Whereas today really is about performance. It's about well-being, but how it relates to your personal effectiveness and your resilience and your ability to experience happiness and control the outcomes, your own personal outcomes. So there's a lot in there that's beyond just thinking about and talking about your feelings. So there's maybe a comms issue from that as well. Quite a long day. It's 9 till 4:30ish of content with breaks and lunch and stuff. So plus traveling either side of that. So it is a long day, but it's very, very, it's very rewarding. Like I said, just got home now, just parked up outside the house. I need to kind of unwind and unpack a little bit of today. A fairly busy day tomorrow, but then I'm back in action again on Wednesday. So I want to make sure that I sort of internalize some of the changes that I made today, what worked, and some of the other ideas I got for further changes, so I can bring them in again on Wednesday as well. But there we go. There's my check-in and update for today. There have been a couple of other things actually that have come through that I haven't attended to and or mentioned in today's check-in. So I'll make sure I get to them next week. Sorry, tomorrow. I've obviously used up all my ability to speak in the session today. But thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Give it a like. Subscribe to the channel and check back in again tomorrow for another daily update. Bye for now.